So I feel like people are gonna see the title of this video, kind of hear some of the comments I make, and kind of laugh because at first, at least, like I can see the criticism and I can see the reasoning behind someone would disagree with what I'm saying, like offer it like mobile games of the future. Like, what does that even mean? Like, mobile games are mobile games, you know. I feel like mobile games kind of have a negative negative stigma attached to them because of like kind of the money hungry tactics they kind of use. Most mobile games are free, so they kind of use different methods in the game to get money from you, and it's in every game. It's in COD Mobile. Like, COD Mobile's has some slot machine ass like aspects to it. We all know this with the mythic skins and with a lot of the content included in the game. And you can just look at a lot of mobile games. Common Match is pretty good about not asking for money too often. That's another game I like to play a lot. But other than that one and a few other FPS games that I like, they're going to be asking for money. So I feel like that's the biggest stigma attached to mobile games. But when I say mobile gaming is the future, and I asked this question, I asked this because I feel like mobile gaming has gotten a lot of attention recently. Not just in the FPS kind of shooter category, but just in general. A lot of people are starting to realize mobile games are where it's at as far as just like quick fun on the go. You can play with your friends. And companies are starting to realize the benefits of investing in that mobile category. I feel like Apex touched on, like, kind of got a taste of it. They got so much like love and attention from Apex Mobile. I feel like it took attention away from their main game, and I feel like that kind of went into what got it shut down. I'm not sure if that's actually true or like the actual logistics of that, but I feel like that's just my assumption, because the mobile game had a lot of things that Apex Mobile had a lot of things that the main game didn't include. Like legends that were exclusive for that game modes that were exclusive for that game, just a lot of different mechanics. The shooting game was a lot more advanced, different things like that. And when it comes to COD Mobile, I feel like this is COD Mobile. This game is basically Activision's like saving grace right now. A lot of their player base, like a huge amount of their player base as far as Call of Duty titles, is coming from COD Mobile right now. And they're raking in a lot of money from COD Mobile. So I feel like Activision and COD have really seen the benefit from investing into their mobile kind of sphere. And we're seeing that again with Warzone Mobile on the rise. It's been pushed back a couple times, but it's still in development. It's kind of clunky. From the times I've played it, I have access to the open or I have access to the pre-launch, like kind of like the testing launch that they have out right now for certain countries. Graphically, looks great. Looks console level almost on my iPad. But there aren't many ways you can change the settings yet, and there's a lot of work to be done in the game. But they're making a lot of progress with that. We'll see what that looks like. I don't necessarily think it's going to be better than COD Mobile. But we'll see what they bring to the table, and if they continue to invest in COD Mobile, and they're gonna, of course they are, but let's see how much they do moving forward with their new game coming out. But other than like FPS shooters, you see a lot of like other games. Pokemon Unite, I'm not sure if you guys know about that game. Very fun game as well. A lot of MMORPGs have gotten really popular on mobile. Genshin Impact is a game that's really popular, but I feel like there's just a lot of companies in general that are starting to realize the benefit of dipping into that field, and it's not really talked about much yet because feel like it's just kind of like a new category and a new thing for people to take seriously. People don't really take mobile games seriously. When I tell people I have a YouTube channel that I play like my mobile games on, they think it's cool, I think it's fascinating, but that it's not really like they don't really see it as like a legit gaming like YouTube channel in a sense. I get the feeling, and I've had people tell me as far as just like, oh, you should switch to console, you should move to console, you'll get more viewers and stuff. It's like, no, I'm getting good viewership on mobile, but I feel like that's just because they don't realize the amount of players and the amount of people and the demand for kind of like mobile gaming in general. And we've seen it before, even the boom in like mobile phones and mobile devices with like, mobile versions of other consoles like the Nintendo DS and the PSP and the Switch and like other devices. So there's obviously demand for it, but I feel like people are starting to realize the value in having games just ready and available on your phone, on your device, like where you can just be on the bus playing the game. Like that's what really drew me in when I started just playing more on my phone, because I didn't have a console. I was just like, let me just download these games that are available on the phone. People say they're really good, and I eventually found the ones that I like. There are a lot that are money hungry. There are a lot that are stingy with the microtransactions and this and that. But what game isn't nowadays? I feel like console and PC games are really getting there, especially nowadays. Seeing what's going on with Overwatch, with console Call of Duties. We're seeing what's going on with these games. So I feel like there's a very large market for mobile gaming to kind of like fill that hole in gaming right now, because I feel like gaming is kind of losing its shine as far as the fun aspect. Companies are opting for more like, let's make money instead of let's make a good game. But I feel like mobile games are a good alternative if you're tired of like that console PC kind of gaming style. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, please, for the algorithm. Have a good one.